Hello, and welcome to another edition of One Bad Veggies Root Beer Review, where in this review, we're hoping that the root beer is so good it has you saying, "Dang it, Bobby!" So this review is actually for Hank's. I think the full thing is like Genuine Hank's Gourmet Beverage Root Beer, but we're shortening it down just to Hank's because I don't think there's another Hank's root beer around. Prove me wrong and send it to me. I'll be honest with you. I'll show you when we get to the ingredients. Something about this bottle just like screams to me that this is good root beer. This is good root beer, but I don't know because I've never had it before. So let's go ahead and hop to the ingredients so I can show you this bottle and we can get started. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start with the ingredients. And as you can see, cane sugar, filtered water, caramel color, natural and artificial ingredients, all the normal things. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bottle. I feel like I'm almost trying to rush through this one. I'm not actually trying to. Now, here's the thing. I was telling you, I don't know, something about this bottle just like, kind of like screams to me like, oh, that's going to be nice. Let's get a little closer in there. And you can see something you can't really tell by looking, but like the actual bottle and everything. I don't know if it's the label itself or if it's just how no, there's definitely some sort of like indentation in the bottle itself. But like you can feel like it's raised. I don't know. It's very nice. The packaging is nice. And I you know, I've told you before, I appreciate good packaging. If something can just look appetizing just by looking at it, like I think this does, then I think that's a weird plus, even though it usually doesn't matter going into the score. I don't know. I appreciate a good looking bottle. What can I say? I'm a man of culture. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this up and see how it smells. So I didn't really get a chance or anything to really talk too much about the ingredients because I didn't really think there was a lot to say about the ingredients. I was more excited to talk about the bottle, but you know, anyway, I just figured I'd say something because I just noticed I was a little quick on the ingredients. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this up. I like it. I like it so far. It's got a nice creamy texture in the scent. Nice and sweet. Feeling good about this one, guys. I think Hank's is gonna win me over. But first, let's see how photogenic it is. Let's check out the pour and the foam. All right, so here we go. We've got the trusty mug. We've got our root beer. Let's go ahead and open it up and see how it pours. Good. Good. Not extraordinary, but good. But foam is long lasting. That's a plus. Makes it look nice. Let's go ahead and get a taste before it's all gone. Still there. Ooh. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I like that. It's I think I've described other root beers this way. It's almost kind of like think of when you have a root beer float and you know, when the vanilla ice cream starts kind of like melting into the root beer and you drink that mixture. It's got hints of that. It's very, very tasty. Any root beer that kind of gives me like the nudge of a root beer float usually is an A+ in my book. And that's not actual letter grade. I'm just saying that. You know what I mean. You're smart people. So, but let's go ahead and get to the taste test and see if everything it's proven to me so far stays true. Bottoms up. So I don't usually show the whole process of me drinking the root beer and tasting it and all that stuff because I think that's weird and probably fits into someone's fetish. So I don't usually do that. What I will say, though, is that normally when I do it, first drink I take, I usually get it in there, let it kind of sit on the tongue, you know, make sure it touches every part of it, kind of try to absorb all the flavors and everything. Some people, if you were doing a real tasting or something like that, you would usually spit it out or something like that. But I've read from multiple people that that's actually kind of pointless and doesn't matter. Anyway, so after that first initial drink, tasting everything, then I kind of do another drink where I kind of let it just kind of like flow normally, like you normally would with a normal, like you're just drinking a drink out of a bottle, right? This time I will say that when I took that first drink, I had like the urge, I guess you would say, to just continue drinking it. I didn't really, it just made me want to drink it. It compelled me to drink it. So actually on the second taste was really where I kind of got a chance to let it sit and kind of absorb what I was tasting. Because I was actually a little surprised because as far as the flavor goes, so like I said, you're getting almost like a vanilla float or a root beer float kind of flavor from the foam. You're getting a nice sweet, creamy flavor from the scent. That's what I'm expecting, right? And it definitely has that. But it changes as it goes. When it first hits your tongue, you do get that creamy vanilla flavor. As it sits there, though, on your tongue, you can taste all the spices and everything. And it's not overdone or anything. I've described it as almost fruity. Maybe rooty is I mean, duh, root beer. But, yeah, none of the spices are overdone while you're kind of sitting there tasting it. Then once you swallow, you get the aftertaste. The aftertaste is, again, that almost root beer float kind of flavor to it. You know, it's usually hard for me to describe the flavors of the root beers as time goes on because so many of them do kind of taste similar. Each of them have their little tweaks here and there and everything like that, but a lot of them do taste similar. And this one has a lot of familiar flavors, but just kind of the way that they wash over you made it kind of a unique experience. So I'm ready to get into the letter grade because I think I already know what I'm giving this one. As you might have been able to tell, I was actually pretty impressed with this one. If it was any one of those things that I was talking about before, if it was the creamy thing, if it was the way that the spice was balanced and stuff like that, I would normally give something like this a B. But I think just the way that it kind of like alternates and kind of gives you those things compartmentalized, like you're getting this flavor, now you're getting these flavors, now you're getting this flavor again. You get to kind of enjoy every kind of segment of the root beer in its own time. I think I'm going to give this one an A. I think it's very, very good. I think it's above board as far as root beers go. I mean, like I said, I swear it's not the bottle making me think this. Even though I do love that bottle. It's a great bottle. Great packaging, Hank. Hank's, whatever. But no, it really is. It's shocking how much I ended up enjoying this one. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about it. Like it's one of those root beers, like a Sprecher's, like a Henry Weinhard's, which I actually haven't reviewed on here yet. So I'm interested in seeing if I still agree with that one. You know, just root beers that are doing their best work at being a root beer. You know, I say that I usually save an A for root beers that do a little something extra. You know, and I would argue that Sprecker's, the reason why that was one so good is because of their honey-based sugar. I think actually makes a huge difference in that one. Gives it a little bit of a unique flavor. Hank's, I mean, you saw the ingredients. There's nothing in the ingredients that would point to that there's anything special going on. But however they do their thing, they do it super well. So, and that's really all I have to say about Hank's. It's excellent, guys. And that's it for this review. If you liked what you saw here, go ahead and give a subscribe. Catch me on Twitch whenever I do a live stream. Other than that, that's really it for this one. So I hope you had a good time.